bide my time and wait till the world is mine. You should see me in the crowd. I'm gonna run this nothing town. Watch me make them bow one by one by one, one by one by. You should see me in the crowd. Your silence is my favorite sound.
Wilder vs. Fury, Saturday, December 1st, live on pay-per-view.
We're gonna go take what's ours.
We're doing it the Gallagher way.
Things are better now. I got a second chance.
Please don't use a bad word when you can use a good word.
You focus on something in your mind, it will come true.
Don't worry, I got your back.
Let's do this thing.
Good morning to you, and we welcome you to this beautiful day in Southern California. For all the folks joining us from our international press, local press, and fans from all over, and for those watching online, we welcome you to this lovely setting of the Waldorf Astoria here in Beverly Hills, California. Before we proceed with our press conference regarding this spectacular event, I'd like to remind you that just down the road at Staples Center, we present a heavyweight showdown of enormous magnitude. On December 1st, the WBC champion Deontay Wilder takes on the lineal champion Tyson Fury. Now, this is a great opportunity for boxing fans to see a rarity indeed. Two undefeated giants in the prime of their career facing off for the WBC Heavyweight Championship of the world. December 1st, Staples Center, Showtime pay-per-view. And I must say, we just received some very interesting and exciting news this morning regarding that fight. For the very first time, viewers can purchase the live stream with the Showtime app. That'll be on so many multiple platforms. That's Apple TV, Amazon Fire, Android phones, tablets, you name it, we have it. Plus, purchasing the live stream, you'll receive a free 30-day trial offer on Showtime. So Showtime is stepping up and continuing in a big way in live streaming their fights. As Showtime Championship Boxing finishes arguably their best year ever, 2019 promises to be even bigger and even better. Indeed, we start off 2019 with a bang. We have two of the most talented, recognizable, and accomplished boxers in the world today, headlining as Premier Boxing Champions presents Manny Pacquiao versus Adrien the Problem Broner. Two of boxing's biggest attraction meeting for the WBA Welterweight Championship of the World, taking place Saturday, January 19th, the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, live on Showtime pay-per-view, and we can promise it will be live streamed as well. Now, I want to tell you a little bit about the tickets. They will be available on November the 24th. That's just 4 days away. So we have Thanksgiving Thursday, we have Black Friday, and then we have Pacquiao Broner tickets available on Saturday. Tickets available on access.com. You can charge by phone as well by calling 866-740-7711. And you can, of course, purchase your tickets as well at any MGM Resorts International box office. Now, I've been in the ring announcing fights for more than 35 years. And I'm not just an announcer. I don't just work in fights. I enjoy the fights as well. And I can't wait to introduce the fighters, step out of the ring, and watch the fight unfold. And this is one that I'm going to step out of the ring and be on the edge of my seat and watch unfold. For a number of reasons. Number one, I think their stakes are huge for this fight. It's for the welterweight championship of the world, the hottest division in boxing today. The winner has that title and moves on to even more bigger and better things than this fight. I think the fighters have a lot to prove as well. The ageless Manny Pacquiao, how long can he sustain this? What can he do? Can he continue his knockout streak, which he had a spectacular knockout of Lucas Matisse in the last fight? And for the younger Adrien Broner, can he bring his problem to the ring on this fight? What style is he going to bring? Is his talent going to sustain him? Will he be able to sustain in his second attempt at the welterweight division, stepping up in weight? No question this will be an entertaining fight. These guys don't back down for anyone. They've proved it in their career, and I certainly will be sitting down watching this fight and not turning away for 1 second. This time, it is my pleasure to bring our fighters to the stage, to their seats. First, join me in welcoming boxing's youngest ever four-division world champion. Not just one of the rare four-division world champions, but the youngest ever. Also one of boxing's biggest draws. This will be his first pay-per-view headlining event. He is always up for a challenge. He has faced tough competition his entire career. Manny Pacquiao will be the 10th world champion that he will fight in the ring. Please welcome the colorful, the unpredictable, the entertaining, and the immensely talented Adrien "The Problem" Broner. Did I say unpredictable and brash? I think so. And now his opponent for this spectacular event, the only sitting congressman and senator to win a world title. He's a boxing icon returning to the U.S. after a 2-year absence. We're certainly glad to have him. Yet he is fresh off of that spectacular knockout win over Lucas Matisse. He is boxing's only 8-division world champion. He's a future Hall of Famer. He is the reigning and defending WBA welterweight champion of the world, Manny "Pac-Man" Pacquiao. Now we're going to hear from our television, from the venue. We're going to hear from the promoters as well. And at this time, it is my pleasure to introduce to you a man representing Showtime Boxing who has guided the sports program to its acclaim as the #1 destination for boxing. Please welcome to the microphone President of Showtime Sports, Steven Espinosa.
Thank you, Jimmy. We're thrilled to be announcing this event. We're ending 2018 with a big event, a big pay-per-view event right here in Los Angeles with Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury for the Heavyweight World Championship. And we're kicking off 2019 with another big fight. January 19th, the MGM Grand in the high-stakes welterweight division. You know, these two fighters have resumes that you're all familiar with. We have a legendary Hall of Fame fighter and one of the most popular fighters in the sport. And on the surface, they seem very different. But actually, they're more similar than you would think. Both are multi-division championships, 8 divisions, 8 weight classes for Manny Pacquiao, 4 divisions, the youngest ever to do that for Adrien Broner. They're two of the most entertaining fighters in the sport, 2 of the most popular fighters in the sport, the two of the biggest names in the sport. And the reality, they are also 2 fighters who are all heart. There's no quit in either of these guys. We've seen them in tough fights. We've seen them in grueling 12-rounders. There's one thing that you know you're going to get out of Manny Pacquiao, and you're also going to get out of Adrien Broner. And that's 100% effort from the opening bell through all 12 rounds. You know, when Manny Pacquiao fights, it's a big event. When Adrien Broner fights, it's a big event. When Adrien Broner and Manny Pacquiao fight, it's a huge event. You add in Mayweather Promotions and the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, and you have the recipe for one of the biggest events of the entire year. I don't usually make guarantees, but I will on this fight. These are 2 action fighters. There's a lot at stake here. Careers, legacies, futures, all kinds of things. This will be an all-action, entertaining fight. It will be a special night, a special weekend, a 3-day weekend in Las Vegas. Everybody's got Monday off, so it will be a very special weekend at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. We can't wait. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen. The fight will take place at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, the home of countless mega fights. I've been there so many times and enjoyed So many tremendous fights, and this is another one. At this time, my pleasure to introduce to you the president of Las Vegas Live Entertainment and Sports for MGM Resorts International. Please welcome Richard Sturm.
Thank you. Well, good afternoon, everyone. The media and the fight fans watching today's event live on Facebook and YouTube. This fight kicks off another tremendous year of entertainment programming for MGM Resorts. And we look forward to hosting a variety of sporting events and concerts, as well as a number of extraordinary new residencies in the year ahead. I'd like to welcome Manny Pacquiao and Adrien Broner, two of the sport's most iconic fighters, back to Las Vegas and to the MGM Grand. Fans have always enjoyed watching these two great fighters compete throughout their careers. We are confident January's event will be no different for boxing fans around the world. I'd like to give a special thanks to Al Heyman, Tom Brown, Stephen Espinoza, as well as Bob Bennett of the Nevada State Athletic Commission. We look forward to seeing you on January 19th at the MGM Grand for this great event. Thank you very much.
It's always such a pleasure to be at the MGM Grand, and we hope that we will be having certainly a sellout for this. Once again, tickets go on sale on Saturday. This event is promoted by MP Promotions, Mayweather Promotions, and TGB Promotions in association with About Billions Promotions. At this time, we'd like to hear from our various promoters, and we begin with MP Promotions. On behalf of MP Promotions, please welcome Joe Ramos.
Thank you, Jimmy. On behalf of MP Promotions, I'd like to thank all of you for coming here today to kick off this remarkable event. In line with giving thanks this week, let me begin by thanking our partner, the future Hall of Famer, the one and only Al Heyman in the PBC. Negotiating this fight has been such a pleasure for Sean Gibbons, Tom Foggy, and I, which is almost never the case in boxing. So thank you, Al. I'd like to acknowledge our co-presenters for this event, Mayweather Promotions, TGB Promotions, and About Billions Promotions. We're honored to be back with Showtime pay-per-view and the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Now, we all know Adrien is hungry. He claims he's got next and thinks he's the can man. But he's fighting a future Hall of Famer, boxing's only 8-division world champion, a fighter of the decade, and is coming off his best performance in 9 years. Senator Manny, with our team led by Buboy Fernandez, along with the guys from Manila, Steve, David, Roger, Choi, Bong, Raji, and Mike, and the boys from LA, will be ready to solve any problem posed by Adrien. Manny will show the world once again that he is the best fighter on the planet come January 19th. Don't miss a chance to be part of history. January 19th, Showtime pay-per-view, MGM Grand. Happy Thanksgiving and God bless.
As Joe mentioned, it takes teamwork to put together this promotion. We'll now hear from the teamwork from Mayweather Promotions. Please welcome a fixture of mega fights, the CEO of Mayweather Promotions, Leonard Ellerby.
Good afternoon, and thank everyone for coming out today. We know we have a great fight come January the 19th. When you look up here on this stage, you see a future Hall of Famer in Manny Pacquiao, a guy who's fought every one of this era. And looking at Adrien Broner, a guy who's never backed down from a tough challenge, and he knows come January 19th, he has to be at his best to be able to beat Manny Pacquiao. On January the 19th, this particular fight will be a massive fight. It'll be a fight that'll be watched globally. It'll be a fight that the fans across the world will see a very exciting fight. The style matchup with these two guys is very intriguing, and I love this matchup. So come January the 19th, ladies and gentlemen, I promise you this will be a great fight. Before I close, I want to acknowledge Mayweather Promotions' rising star. Give him a round of applause, Gervonta Davis. Thank you.
Gervonta Davis, not only a rising star, but a tremendously talented world champion. Now let's hear from AB Promotions, About Billion Promotions. Please welcome Ravone Littlejohn.
For further notice, when we do these press conferences, can we get a little taller podium? The microphones are always at my chest, but thank you. But I want to thank the media for being here. It's a pleasure for us to be, the first pay-per-view fight of 2019 on Showtime. Showtime has been a great partner. I want to thank Steven Espinoza. He's a great guy. Looking forward to working with Manny Pacquiao Promotions for the first time. We've worked with Mayweather Promotions a couple of times. It's always been good business, and I want to thank Leonard Ellerby. As far as the fight, it's going to be a great fight. They kept it clean yesterday, but they threw a couple shots today. So we'll throw a couple back. They say they want to solve problems. Out of Manny Pacquiao's 5 losses, 3 of them were knockouts. So a little bit chinny. My man AB hit the right spot. We could have a quick night. You know what I'm saying? So, we ain't never been out for the count, you understand? So, just to let you know what I mean? But, I'm not Adrien's the trash talker. It's not me. You gotta really bring it out of me, you know what I mean? But we from Cincinnati, so, yeah, we from Cincinnati, you talk, we gotta come back, you know what I mean? But, Adrien knows what he has to do. We know the position that we're in. It is a pleasure to, face a legend. This is our first time fighting, on a fight of this magnitude, but we're ready. Lastly, of course, I gotta give a shout out to the young champ Tank. He's going to definitely be a huge star, and I want to give a shout out to the rest of the fighters on About Billion Promotions: Robert Easter, Rasheed Warren, Destiny Butler, and Desmond Jarman. I look forward to seeing you all January 19th. Thank you.
It's time to hear from our fighters. Reminding you that it's not just us here, which covers so much of the world in terms of the press, but we have scores of folks joining us on Showtime's Facebook page, on Showtime's YouTube channel as well. So many, many people joining in at this time. And at first, we'd like to give the honor. You have a microphone, Adrien Broner. Opening remarks.
Got it. All right. I want to say thank all the media came out. You know what I'm saying? Even though y'all always talk bad about me, but it's cool. I want to thank y'all anyway. It's the truth. Y'all don't fuck with me for real. But it's gonna be a hell of a fight January 19th. I wasn't gonna get up here and talk shit, but they promoter with them stretchy pants got up here. Was talking crazy. But to tell the truth though, I just don't see Manny Pacquiao beating me. And before he beat me, he got a better chance of becoming a driving instructor. If I'm just saying though, I really wasn't gonna come up here and say a lot of Asian jokes, but oh, now y'all get it, huh? Driving, now y'all get it. Driving instructor. All right, I look at it like, Manny Pacquiao, he is Asian, but after looking at his life, let's look at it. He drink Hennessy, he promote Hennessy, he fuck his money up, fuck up his taxes. Shit, if you ask me, he a black fighter. Hey, nah, just know, January 19th, I'm gonna get serious. January 19th, I am coming to win. Fuck the money, like I said yesterday. I'm gonna be victorious, and I know they got plans, but I'm coming to let y'all know, I'm fucking them plans up. They keep talking about a Floyd and Pacquiao too. Shit, he got to get past me, and he ain't gonna get past me, and that's on God and them. And like I said, I don't know who in them is. I don't know who in them is, man. He ain't gonna beat me, man. January 19th, I will be victorious.
Thank you, Adrien Broner. And now we pass the honor on to Senator Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao.
Well, first of all, I would like first thank God for this opportunity. Beautiful day that He provide us. Without God, we are nothing. Of course, we're here. God give us good health, so that's why we're here for this promotion. So, of course, first thing, thankful to God. And second, I want to thank Al Himan and PBC Boxing, of course, MP Promotion, TGB Promotion, Mayweather Promotion, AB Promotion. I promote you. and most important thing is, of course, I want to thank MGM Grand for holding this event on January 19. I remember when my first fight here in America, that was in 2001, June 23, 2001, in MGM. I'm undercard with Oscar de la Hoya and Castillo fight. So now it's nice to be back to fight again in MGM. Thank you so much to all your support in boxing, and of course, me alone, not you. Okay, but of course, seriously talking, this fight is gonna be a good fight. Of course, he's right. I have to pass through to him before Floyd Mayweather, and I'm thinking to have a victorious fight on January 19, to have a good victorious fight, convincing win. Like I'm thinking about my last fight with Matisse, like that. Trying my best, but this what? but this coming fight, I just want to prove to the boxing fans that Manny Pacquiao is still in the pot. Okay. Manny Pacquiao, his journey is still continue. And I want you to know that. And I want to prove it in January 19 and even more after that. And you will see more fights of Manny Pacquiao here in the United States. So please come and watch this prestigious fight against Adrien Broner. We know I'm not underestimating him. He's a good boxer. He's a champion. And he's young, and he's fast. Seem fast with his mouth. Well, but seriously, this is gonna be a good fight. If you ask him, it's gonna be a good fight. More action in the ring. We will entertain people. And we know what the people want: more action, engagement, engaging in the ring. So that's what we want to that's what we are trying to do in January 19. This fight. So don't miss it. It's gonna be once in a lifetime to see this kind of fight. Okay, Adrien Broner and Manny Pacquiao will give you a good fight that you will never forget. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you, Senator Manny Pacquiao. And now we're moving on to our question and answer session. My pleasure to pass the microphone over to someone, well, there's no one better. He's a longtime respected sportscaster. Please welcome International Boxing Hall of Famer Jim Gray.
Well, we're looking great forward to this fight. Both of these guys have fought on Showtime. Adrien a number of times, Manny a couple of times, against Mosley and against Floyd. So let's just start the questioning here. Manny, you're going to be 40 years old on December 17th.
December 17th.
Happy birthday in advance. But why are you still fighting?
Well, first of all, you don't grade me happy birthday advance. First of all, I continue my...
he might sing for you.
I continue my career as a boxer because boxing is my passion. And when I realized that when I hung up my gloves once, the last fight with Bradley, I feel lonely and sad because no more Manny Pacquiao in the ring, and give inspiration to the Filipino people and, of course, the boxing fans to see Manny Pacquiao anymore. So I continue, and thank God for He's giving me good health every day and condition like this. I'm so thankful for everything.
Adrien, do you feel that his age and his advanced age will be something you can take advantage of?
Not really. He's still in great condition. He trained his ass off, and it's gonna be a hell of a fight.
You're bringing back Freddie Roach, Hall of Fame.
Oh, you're bringing Freddie back?
You're bringing back Freddie Roach.
Yeah.
As a trainer in your corner. What was the decision?
You scared?
Nah, I don't have nightmares. I don't have nightmares.
Why did you decide to bring Freddie back?
No, Freddie has always. I always include him to my team. So we never lost Freddie. It just you need to relax sometimes, and now is we need Freddie.
I'm happy he brings Freddie back.
Why?
Shit, so we can get this thing shaking. What?
Did you see the Rams game last night against the Chiefs?
I really don't watch football.
Are you aware of what happened?
I really don't watch football.
We won't go down that line of questioning then. What type of discipline will you have to exhibit in patience in fighting somebody like Manny?
Just keep my composure and stay calm, and just stay focused on my game plan.
And that would be?
These nuts. I mean, just watch the fight January 19th, and I can't give out nothing right now, but it's gonna be a hell of a fight. I'm gonna win this fight too.
Manny, you, along with Floyd Mayweather, share the title of having the greatest pay-per-view fight ever, the most viewed and most watched. And everybody saw what you did with Floyd in Japan in announcing that you all would once again fight each other. And then it was brought upon you to fight Adrien first on January the 19th. However, the general public and fight fans will believe that this is simply a stepping stone to a fight, perhaps on Cinco de Mayo against Floyd. Is that your plan?
I don't think Adrien will agree with that because, like I said, I need to pass through to him, and I believe him. This is not easy fight. This is a hard fight against Adrien Broner. It's hard to answer that question to fight again with Floyd Mayweather right now.
Why is it hard now, but it wasn't hard in Japan?
In Japan, because I wasn't decided yet to fight Adrien Broner. But we just met in Japan, and he told me that he want to challenge me, and he want to come out from his retirement to challenge. And I told him, I got the belt, I am a champion, so let's get it on.
And you hope to disrupt and change that plan?
I ain't hoping.
Hope is not a strategy?
Nah, hope ain't no strategy. This ain't gonna be no luck.
What gives you such confidence, even though you're a 4-time champion, that you can beat a man who is 8-time, 8-division champion? What gives you that confidence when perhaps when you examine your resume, even at his advanced age, he is the best fighter that you will have ever attempted to fight?
I see whose side you on.
I'm on no one's side. I'm asking questions.
Well, ask the right questions. Ask the right questions. But I'm gonna answer your question.
Why are you so confident?
Because first of all, because you on my back, and for two, because I just feel like he can't beat me. You know, look at my resume. What do I do to southpaws? I stopped them. Look at my resume. You see my resume, right?
Your resume.
I stopped him. So going into this fight, I'm very confident. He's another southpaw, and I'm gonna do what I always do. I'm gonna dismantle him.
You concerned about this man, or is this just another guy who's on the long list of what will be 70 fights now?
It will not rate me.
Pardon?
It's not. It will not bother me.
Is there any opponent who you've entered the ring with that has gotten into your head, either through conversation or you've looked at the tape and said, you know what, this guy's just so good, I've got a problem? You have 7 losses. Did you ever enter into any of those 7 fights thinking,
no.
I've got a problem?
No, not even him.
Well, hopefully they'll throw more punches than words. January 19th is going to be the date on pay-per-view. We look forward to it. There's no better place to have a fight than the MGM Grand. Great place. Showtime pay-per-view. Remind everybody, we've got a great fight coming here at the Staples Center as well. Deontay Wilder in the heavyweight championship of the world, WBC, against the lineal champ, Tyson Fury. That'll be on December 1st. Warming up for these two on January 19th. Thank you both. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank everybody who was watching on YouTube and Facebook and our live stream. Again, Showtime pay-per-view, January 19th. They won't be smiling then.
All our press in the back are good? Okay, gentlemen, thank you. So for the press that are in attendance,
You should see me in the crowd. I'm gonna run this nothing child. Watch me make them bow one by one by one by one by. You should see me in the crowd. Your silence is my favorite sound.
Wilder vs. Fury, Saturday, December 1st, live on pay-per-view.
We're gonna go take what's ours.
We're doing it the Gallagher way.
Things are better now. I got a second chance. Please don't use a bad word when you can use a good word.
You focus on something in your mind, it will come true.
Don't worry, I got your back.
Let's do this thing.
My seduction.